Fortune tell. They consulted a psychic concerning you, not knowing the greater trivial of the happenstances would transmute the air, generated with a fundament of silence, excluding them with a variation they could not see. You see, there's a fine line between the algorithm of energies that you naturally transmute, for you in your vitality defies the odds and takes the advantage. They came to the fortune teller with the intent, thinking they could infiltrate your formidable validations through mockery, laughter, and discrimination. But the seed that is germinating within them now is the fear of your inevitable intervention, concisely executed by the prominent standard of a force impalpable and inconceivable to grasp. A dynamism had made revenue weighing upon all who gathered. The questions that lingered deep within them that brought them to the fortune teller in the first place was now apprehended and validated. The inside of their deepest suspicions was now brought to the surface. They, having turned towards the medium, saw her jaw dropped, stunned by the present acknowledgement, an insight that foreboded across realities on higher astral planes were now being channeled. She spoke. This one here has something extraordinary existing in his inhabitants. Their once-made means for mockery now turned into curiosity. They questioned themselves with the notice barrowing in the back of their mind, realizing it was undeniable. You lingered. Your resolve had engraved the thought of you constant in their minds. She spoke. Something they weren't expecting. The tarot reader slightly mentioned. He was the blessing and the bless. Their once-made desire to make a joke out of you, to uncover some dirt on your name, you, yes, you, are now the obstacle they could never detour around. For you are the destination. Their grins, once smirking with arrogance, now all of a sudden fading to the empowerment that was pervading the essence of the atmosphere, endorsing the entire cult with a pentacle that sees no end. The fortune teller spoke. She said, "This one you come to me about is not just the fortune. He is the wheels of fortune." The fortune reader, she wasn't sugarcoating anything. She spoke and said this one's purpose exceeds beyond human known explanation and defies the very reality of comprehension. We only are determined at his expense. She vividly picked up on your undeniable cultivation by the talents you are emerged by. She said, "You are not the refined. You are the refinery, smelting with liquid alchemy." The fortune teller looked at the crowd, now seized under the recognition of realization. She said, "This one?" as she spoke of you. "Yes, you," she said. "You are rich with spirit, beyond what exponentials could pay for. This one, you," she said, "is priceless." As the air shifted, a declaration was brought into play at a decree and standard by the medium. She spoke. "You might want to be careful how you treat this one. He is sentimental, a piece of the Divine's collective, manuscripted and written since before time began. They were not expecting what they were hearing. To the unbeliever, it was unbelievable. But to the tarot card reader, it had made her question her position played in this part, as though divine justice was balancing out the scales for trying to unlawfully tap in and tamper for information on you. You are a platform distinguished. She closed the session, feeling the need not to scrimmage this boundary again. She realized she was going past the buoys into deep waters, as a tower moment left her warned. She closed the session, feeling overwhelmed with what she had just channeled, telling those who came to trifle with your nature that they are the villains in this show, vowing she will never open up another session with your name on it.